Sure. Didn't I forget that I had the camera screen turned off? Guys, good evening, everybody, and you are very welcome to Friday Night Live at Woolys World. It has been 2 weeks since my last confession, I believe. 2 weeks? Yes, because last week it was the Six Nations. Yeah. This week it is the Six Nations as well, but last week it was on last Friday night. So we had the Six Nations to watch, which was earth-shatteringly brilliant. And 63 degrees. How's it going, Mark? What is the crack? It was absolutely fantastic. Ireland were playing France. It was possibly the toughest game to start the Six Nations with, and it went very well. That is all I'm going to say about that. Probably not all I'm going to say about that, but that is the way it went. So it has been a week of ups and downs. It has been a week of destroyed chainsaw chains, right? So I'll build up to that point. Those of you guys who follow along and who have clicked the bell notification, I think, might have seen in the what do you call that thing, in the community section of the channel, you might have actually seen some information come up there about what I was at during the week. Now, I thought I was going to be able to make a video of it, but I couldn't make a video. So it was. Who's that? Come on then, Bruno. He's been a goat. He doesn't want to come up. So it was. They are really not as big as I thought they were going to be, sure enough. It was really, it was just one of those weeks. So we had crap weather. We had snow. No, we didn't even. We had crap snow, sleety, wet snow that did nothing for nobody except annoy you. That was about the height of it. But on Monday, I went swimming. Tuesday. So Tuesday, I had it off. Here he comes. Packed the whole yoke up full of saws, all the camera equipment and everything. And up I went. Hello, Bruno. Hello. What are you saying? Bruno. Bruno. You saying hello? No? No, he's not saying hello. He's not in the mood for saying hello. So did all that. Packed all. AJ, how's it going? And Mark, I don't know if he said hello to you. Sorry, Mark. And so packed all the stuff up into the truck, had the way off, took the 365 and took the 181. The 181, yes, it needs work, guys, but what I can't actually figure out is what screwdriver I need. I can't see into the high-low screws. There's like a black cover goes the whole way from the outside right into the carb itself. I wonder, can I just pop that off so I can see what's going on? What else did I do? Anyway, I went over there. A guy I know rang me. HME, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. A guy I know messaged me and said, I have this tree that's down. It actually. Well, come on then. Oh, come on then. Come on then. Come on. If you're going to do it, come on. You're such a big. There we go. Now, there you go. You're up. Why did you do this? Can you at least look at the people? Your devil's claw, man. Your devil's claw. He doesn't want to look at you. What are you doing? Why do you do that? Why do you feel the need to do that when I'm live? Is it because I'm not paying you enough attention? Is it? Is that what it is? I don't pay you enough attention when I go live. Talk to me, Bruno. Yes, the girls are in there playing. So it has been good weather all week. Ground is too soft to log. Yes. we've had wet weather all week. It's been a really wet week. It's been crap. HMA, did you get snow? We didn't get any. 10 miles north of here got tons, and we got nothing except rain, just because we're lower. You know what I mean? So a guy rang me and says, I have this tree that came down, not in the last storm, but in the storm before. Basically what happened is it blocked the whole road for 2 days, right? A big beech tree, big multi-stem beech, a couple of 100 years old. It's probably about 30-40 inches on the stump, uprooted, came down across a wall, across the road, everything. And basically he said somebody came along and tidied it up for him, and he said to me that I could come in and have the rest. And when I went in, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. So the whole, what was left was falling like this, right? But it was sitting on top of a wall here, right? There was 10 foot down into a river, which is about 4 or 5 foot wide, and then another 8 foot up. So the tree was lying like this, uprooted, like, you know, 40, 50 feet or 40, 50 inches wide, tons and tons of wood just hanging there suspended on this thing. And I was going, this is dodgy, boy. This is dodgy. Big branch, maybe about 14 inches across. No, probably less. But 12 inches across, maybe about 15 foot long. Big, thick branch. The same, sitting beside it, suspended the same. Now, I managed to get in, and no, Pat, this is the same time as last time. And I managed to get in and take a couple of big lumps off the front of the main stem. But what happened when I started getting closer to the stem itself is that everything I cut off was falling down into the river. So not a stream, not a river, a stream. So I had to get down in and do a little bit of dodgy cutting on the thinner piece, right? And I was thinking, you know, I'll nip it at the top, I'll nip it at the bottom, you know, it'll break and it'll fall down into the river. At least it'll be lying down, then I can get down on top of it. It's like it found every little rock. It's like I took this much off and it went dumb, fell down and got caught in another one. I had to go down in and cut another bit, and it fell down and got caught in another one as well. And I was just like, Tom, how's it going? It just needed. You needed somebody with a digger to just lift all that out and just lay it down somewhere to make it anyway easy. But of course, when I started cutting, I didn't realize that the whole tree was full of soil. There's a big split down the middle of it that was just full of soil, probably building up for hundreds of years. No, Pat, it's 8:15. I normally go live either at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, my time. So, that would be 10 o'clock. No, that's not right. So 2 chains done. 365 was tearing it up, and it just blunt chain. And I just sort of went, right, I'm just going to keep going with this blunt chain until I got everything down. And I sort of was happy with what I did. Then I went and got the 181 and took it out, and I was ringing stuff up with the 181. And the same crack, I says, I'll do all this other stuff first, because I know when I go into the big bit, which was about 30 inches long, maybe, big thing, big, just a huge, big lump of wood, you know, just where 2 stems had split off. As soon as I got into cutting it up, it's just soil. Oh no, Simon. Well, Tom, what they reckon, somebody was telling me who's a tree surgeon, and he's a tree surveyor. He was saying, I think it was him that told me, that the beech are all planted. The beech in Northern Ireland were all planted at the one time because it's not a native tree. It has come from England, right? So basically what has happened is it all came here at the one time. So it's all failing at the one time. So it is all approximately the same age, if that makes sense. Okay, so because it was all brought over for the plantation of Ulster, they planted all those nice big trees, and they're all falling over. which is why in the last storm there was so much beach came down. So, which is handy for us, but not handy for you if you've got one beside your house. Do you know what I mean? So, this is what you have to be aware of. Also, people I know went to actually. Hang on, to see if I can get that picture there. I'm going to open up this picture, though, if I can, and then I'm going to do something crazy. You ready for this? This is a picture of what am I doing here? Can you see that? I don't know what's going on here. Hang on. I need to do that again. I need to move this. Why can't I move that? That is actually right. Let's try this. Can you see that? Can you see that now? Oh my God, that's just trippy. It's crazy, isn't it? Look at that. Can you guys see that? So that's on the right hand side of that picture there. If you can see that, guys, that you can see the dirt. Look at the soil in there, and that is the branch that is hanging down in the river. Okay, I'm going to try and get rid of this now. Stop sharing. Okay, what the hell just happened there? Did that work? Ah, yeah, Simon. Yep. And I was using the semi-chisel chain as well. So it's sort of like, right, I'm just going to have to keep going here. You know, when you just have to keep going, and it's funny, you're tearing the arse out of the chain, it's blunt, but as soon as you switch it around and start noodling, it was still noodling away anyway. Do you know what I mean? Let me try this again, see if I can figure that out. Well, no, let's do the same again. You ready? I sure did, Simon. I wonder why it does that crazy trippy thing. That's mad, isn't it? Let's see. Look, that's it there, guys. So look, that gives a better indication of the size of it. So the whole thing, the whole tree had actually fallen and smashed up this whole wall. There was a stem here, stem here. I think this stem here is actually the one that was lying. It was actually lying here first across this way, and that's the one that was down into the river. I didn't make a video because it was right on the road. This is the main road here. So I just wanted to, you know, I just wanted to get it done. Let me see that. What image did it share, guys? Where's Chippy? Peppy, how's it going? Simon, Tom, Mark said. I am a James Bond body. Check it out. Look. I feel like what you call him in that crap film, Green Lantern. This is a bit of a Green Lantern jersey, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit weird. Sharing screen. They actually give me a notification today to say that I could do that. Right. Something interesting happened during the week for you people that are on here that are members of the channel. Chippy was on last week and gifted. Don't be looking out that door, you. Close it. Chippy was on here last week and he gifted a couple of people. See, Chippy, good man. There's the girls, look. Okay. No, where you go now? Where you go? Yeah. I needed the bathroom. Oh, she has to go poo-poo. Carmi has to go for a poo-poo. That's what's going on. Okay, so Chippy, thank you very much again. Yes, catfish, perfect. Yes. So what? Get down the stairs, you. So what I did was, guys, I actually set the video to go out early for members, and I just wanted to see if anybody noticed that that actually happened. I'm not sure which video it was. It's probably going to be, give me a second. That's my eyeballs being sore. I'm just back from swimming. I think it was the tree cutting fail, maybe. The tree cutting fail one. I can't remember. But I just want to know if it actually did anything, if anybody noticed. So somebody look at me getting sidetracked now, looking away, looking at stuff. John Arnett, how's it going, buddy? Chippy, you're very welcome. You're a madman. You're flat out at this stuff. I don't even know how it works. Bruno, what's the crack with you? Catfish. So it was like, I just wanted to see if, because I have these perks set up for the membership thing that Chippy is kindly donating to people, and I just wanted to see if it works, right? Because I don't really know what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? So where'd you go, Bruno? I was just trying this membership things. Look, Bucket Billy Ray, how's it going, buddy? What is the crack? Look, you know it's been a good week when you put your coat down and it just gets, the hood just fills up with wood chip. You put it down in the wrong place, you flip it over the wrong way. Bucket, thank you very much. I really never know what to say when somebody comes along and sends me a super chat. Much appreciated, buddy. Kids are gonna eat this week. Unreal. Great conversation as well earlier. Love it. The pros and cons of how would you put that, Bucking? It was the pros and cons of chain angle, I'm going to say. Compact tractor. Compact tractor. Remind me about compact tractor. Okay, I like you too, Bucking. Oh, shucks. Well, how would you describe that conversation? I was thinking about talking about it tonight. The difference between Oregon and Husqvarna chain, plus it's not even gullet, is it? It's not even gullet. It's the beak versus its beak angle for optimum cutting of hardwood versus softwood. Wow, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So it's basically that versus that. That's what we came up with. That's a little bit out of focus. Does that make sense? Yes. So what was I saying? Bucking, you've thrown me on an angle there. You've thrown me on a tangent now with your very kind donation. I can't remember what I was talking about. Probably absolute nonsense anyway. You know yourself. So yes, let me think. Compact tractor. Okay, so I received the stuff from Oregon. No, Oregon. Does that feel like the Oregon thing is on the wrong side and it should be on this side? Nobody else, just me. This is my left breast here, right here. Does give me room to put a Woolys World patch here, doesn't it? Get one made up. Get somebody to embroider it on for me, which would be very cool. Get Oregon to run a line of Woolys World Carhartt jackets. You're right. Road Attack! Yay! Go Road Attack! I actually had Road Attack chains that were so aggressive that they snapped teeth off when I was using them on sort of normal wood. I think I was cutting You mean the hexa-chain? Is it the hexa-chain, Chippy? We can definitely get hexa-chain here. I actually had a list that you guys made me do of all the different things, all the different chains that I was going to get, and I lost the list, and then I never bought any. No, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this again, and let me see if you guys can see. Right. Everybody seeing that? I can't actually see what you guys see. So there we go. There is a square ground Oregon chain that I did not even know existed. So does that mean it's saying it's 44p plus VAT? Does that mean that you add in how many? Is that per link? Let me see. 72, 73 links for 20-inch bar. No, they don't have any. I did not know that was a thing. Power cut. Where is Wooly? Wooly's right here. Oh, did it go black screen, bud? GCL, how's it going, buddy? Oh, okay. Sorry. Right, is everybody back now? Are we back? This is like the randomest live stream ever. Chippy comes on, starts gifting membership to Wooly's World. Buck jumps in, super chats out. You know, it's just Wooly sharing screens. The world is ending. Oh, there they are. 4 horsemen coming over the hills there. Yeah, it's an exciting time to be alive, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you to the super chatters is right. Yeah, sorry, that didn't work. Keep sawdust out of your boots. What sort of boots are you wearing? And why are they falling in? Ice fishing. Jesus, man. Would you not be cutting it a bit close with the ice fishing? What's the temperatures there? Chippy, did you get your everything's backwards. This is doing my head in. There's no head shaves in that. Gets in through your laces. Ed, how's it going, buddy? How? I don't understand, Tom. How are you wearing chainsaw boots? My chainsaw boots have a fully gusseted tongue, right? And that's the key to stopping crap from getting into your laces or getting crap from getting into your shoes. Is you need that gusset, buddy. You need that gusset. Otherwise, otherwise in it'll go and you'll have no way of stopping it, right? So let me close this door. Kids, doors, everything. Yes, so we had more crappy weather. Lace up steel toe cap working boots. How high are they, Tom? How high? I'm gonna have to show you. Wait. I'm glad to say that that I've actually been working on my boots all week, working on all my boots all week. Get ready for the power and the glory. Check it out. Okay, so these are my long-suffering chainsaw boots, guys. I am going to go out on a limb here and say that I have these 7 years at least, right? And these are Mendel Woodwalker Pros. Now, I have never had an issue with Mendel boots up until last week, right? I have no issue with these ones. I have 4 pairs of Mendel boots, right? Thank you, Ed. These ones are steel toe cap, right? But they have a rubber cap over the toe, which is very useful. Right? But this, look, it's this. This is what does it. So these are chainsaw boots, guys. So this whole front here is chainsaw protection. I think it's in the tongue is chainsaw protection. But these are exactly the same as a pair of high-end hill walking boots. There's no difference except that they have a steel toe cap. That's it. They're Gore-Tex lined. They've got a Vibram sole, and this is what I would call the Mendel Vibram sole. You don't really see it on anything else. And I got these bad boys second hand for 100 quid, and they were brand new. So basically, to get the chippies out, you know, I wouldn't use the saw without wearing chainsaw boots, right? But I am one of these people. We are when we're training, or when we were trained to be an outdoor pursuits instructor, you sort of get this health and safety thing hammered into you for a reason. You know, you go rock climbing, you wear your helmet. You know, you go kayaking, you wear your buoyancy aid and your helmet and stuff like that. And you do it because if something is going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong in a bad way if you don't have these things, and you are possibly going to be far away from something or help or anything like that. There's no rescue coming. It's all self-rescue. So for me, if I am up in when I am cutting wood, guys, you know how remote I be, how far away from help I be. I'm always on my own. So if I don't bring my boots, or I don't bring my chainsaw trousers, I go back and get them. I don't use the saw without them. That's just the way I prefer it, just to be safe. I have no problem with these Mendels, but a lot of people have been telling me that this section here on their Mendel boots has failed, so that they'll just be wearing them one day, and basically what happens is that the whole midsole here will disintegrate and fall apart. I don't know what it is, but I think these were before the Mendel Airstreams. Thanks, GCL. The Mendel Airstreams and stuff. Yeah, I actually have an Israeli. I keep an Israeli bandage in my in my pocket, yeah, of my chainsaw trousers. How did you know that? Yeah, that's true. Well, it depends on where I am, Heidi. Depends on where I am. Sometimes if I'm up on the mountain, up beside the mountain, if there's livestock in the fields, I won't take Bruno. But if I'm in Red Branch and doing stuff, Bruno's always there, yes. And what I can do is I can just like hang on to Bruno and go, home, Bruno, home! And he'll pull me home, or he'll run and take off and fly me home like this. That's me doing his jowls and his ears flapping in the wind. But that's the way I've always looked at it, guys. I've always looked at it that way, you know. So, and pretty much everything I do it's always going to be self-rescue. So I always have to sort of lessen the impact of anything that might possibly happen. Do you understand what I mean? Big M 365 has been rocking. It did feel like it was revving really high the other day, but I am thinking that's probably because I had dulled the chain probably in the first two cuts, and that's what was going on. I felt like the exhaust got really hot. Oliver Wicks, how's it going, buddy? You're very welcome. Yeah, exactly. GCL, exactly. Do you know what I mean? So even when I'm out doing the bushcraft and stuff, I'm always a hard rescue away. It's not like it's hard. It's easy to get into me where I am. It's not like it's if I do myself enough damage that I need a stretcher to get out. It's not like it's going to be easy with a stretcher. Do you know what I mean? So I would highly recommend a 365. I really would. A 372, 365. I think I think that the 3 series of Husqvarna chainsaws are really hard to beat. I really, really do. Oliver, I have literally just after taking one off. Look, I had this on up until a minute ago, and I have somehow ended up with this, an Oregon Carhartt jacket. And have I shown you this? Have I shown you this? My new one, made which is forced. Do you guys know what forced is? This is the Carhartt Bartlett. I used to have a brown one, but I give it to my brother. I sold it to my brother, right? Because I won this one. Do you guys know what this is? Have you ever heard of this company? They make wood chippers. I won it in the Facebook giveaway. I was like, oh gee, of all the things to win, a jacket I already have, and Carhartt sent me this, and I already had 2 of them, so I sold them. I know. Imagine, like luck of the Irish. Do you know what I mean? Like, there you go. Hey, have a jacket. You already have one. Have another jacket. You already have it. Okay, have 3 of each. Take it. But no, I love my Carhartts. Very, very good. Carhartt, if you're out there and you're looking to sponsor me, yay. Because these things happen. They don't happen. Let me see. We'll do a quick count while we're here, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Guys, I have 20 jackets. 20 jackets. It's a good round number, but I have 20 bloody jackets. At what stage in your life do you end up having 20 jackets? That is mental. That is mental. And so many of them, I'd be like, no, I won't. I can't give that one away. You know, any of you guys recognize that one? You know, so I'm going to have to go through these jackets, aren't I? Who makes this? Oh, this is Centex. This is a good jacket. That's a well-made jacket there. Not a style of jacket I care for. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 axes, right? 5 chainsaws, 2 dogs, 2 children, 1 wife. Just one wife. Guys, I have 60 knives. That is insane. Well, here's the thing, right? I would have been, Simon, I would have been one of these guys who had a core of 3 good jackets. I had a jacket that I wore when I went out. Jesus, I'm not even thinking about the jackets I have downstairs. Guess I have 25 coats. If I had to choose between one, that's a really good question. I couldn't. I would have to categorize them. I would have to have a work jacket and an outdoor jacket. That's what I'd have to have. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. Guys, I have 3 guitars, and I hardly, I have a bike, 3 guitars, a Hilux, 2 lawnmowers. Jesus Christ. I have a room full of guns somewhere as well that I'm not allowed to talk about. Pappy, thank you very much. Pappy shared my Instagram for me, guys. So if you feel like subscribing to me on Instagram, click those links and click that subscribe button. I also have a really shiny head. I don't have a load of guns somewhere. I wish it did. I wish I had a load of food stockpiled somewhere. Jesus Christ, guys! I got food. I got food sent to me for testing. I don't know if you guys have ever had any dealings with long-term storage food. You know, stuff for like prepper stuff. Yeah, I used to do a lot of shooting. I grew up shooting. Marlon, how's it going? The thing is that Ed, is that when I started Red Branch Bushcraft, lots of companies sent me jackets. Lots and lots of companies. Varstalika have probably sent me 5 jackets. Bearskin are sending me a jacket a month at the minute, but I think I'm going to start passing some of these jackets on to people. My original intention was to do that as part of the tier system of the membership. So if you were a member of the channel, I would do giveaways with the stuff that I wasn't wearing or I was finished testing, because there's so much of it. Ross on the land, how's it going? 11 degrees, shorts and t-shirts. Fair play to you. 4 degrees here today, not shorts and t-shirts. Guys, that is not even counting the amount of outdoor equipment I have, right? Like, I mean, camping stuff. Jesus Christ, I have tons of it. I have, and I had more. I probably had like 40 tarps at one stage, but 20 of them, no, not 40. I'm going to say 30. Chippy, thank you very much. What is that? What did you just do there? How did you just do it? Chippy, you're like a magician on here. I don't understand half the things you do. Guys, the ingredients of these things is mental. I know there's a 25-year shelf life, but Jesus Christ, they are basically chemicals. Couldn't believe it. I'm actually considering contacting them back and saying I have to do something about the ingredients. It is just insane, the stuff that is in this. It is, I don't, I'm nearly sure there's stuff in this that's banned. You know what I mean? Like, it's all phosphates and palm oil derivatives and stuff like that. It's just crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. I don't know, but that's a Woolys World thing. Chippy, what is that? What did you just do there? Yeah, that's what I reckon, Tom. It has to be. Not as regular as I am, Ed, or as I used to. See, this is it, Mark. You can't just dehydrate stuff. What I was going to do was I'm probably going to do something for what do you call that holy thing that's coming up for Lent, right? So I'm not a holy person. I'm not a religious person, right, at all. But I do like the idea of Lent, and I do like the idea of the you know, the testing yourself for a duration of time. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to do some sort of a cold dipping, because I need to get my head back into it. I'm finding it too easy to say no to myself. You know, I go swimming 3 times a week, you see, and so I have a cold shower when I'm in swimming. But the cold shower in the swimming pool has been broken, so I haven't been bothering my arse, right? So what I'll do for Lent is I will set myself a task of giving up something, doing 2 things, and you know, and something else. So I'm going to give up sugar. I'm going to start cold dipping again at 6 a.m. and I'm going to start doing my meditation and yoga and working out at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and then my breath work at 7, so that then by 7:30 I get the kids up and get them ready for school and take them to school. I haven't even tasted it yet, Simon. Haven't even tasted it. So this is the thing. So I know it's very hard, Tom. I am a sucker for like a couple of chocolate bars. You know, I have a list. Where is my list? This is my list for things to do in the new year. That's it. This being the hardest one here. Stop eating crap. My God, I am a crap machine. I will eat anything with a bit of sugar in it, right? You know, so I come out the swimming pool. Sometimes when I come out the swimming pool, if I've had a really hard swim, I'll be dizzy, you know, and I will go in, sit into the truck and eat a banana and eat a Snickers and sit there for 5 minutes and regain myself, and then and then head on home. Do you know what I mean? So go opposite Ed. See what happens. You know, I'd be dead after 30 days. A 365 or a still 462. Anybody here have any experience in the still 462? Big M, I am not a still guy. I had a bad experience with a still chainsaw when I was starting my chainsaw journey, I suppose, and it put me off still, and it actually put me to buying the 435, the Husqvarna 435, which was the start of my Husqvarna journey, and I've never looked back. I'm actually thinking of I do that anyway, Simon. I just don't turn the camera on. I'm actually thinking of a 545 or a 550 at the minute, but that'll depend on a lot of things. How do you get special member emojis? How do you do that, Peppy? That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. I'll have to look into that. Emojis for Peppy. I'll write it down, Peppy. Can you see that when I hold them up, or do I need to go like that? Yeah, also when I was cutting that beech, part of the wall collapsed onto my hand as well. I don't like, you ever crush your fingers? It's like just so painful. It was freezing cold as well. It's like you only crush your fingers. Like, it wasn't like a bad crush, but you know what I mean. You only crush your fingers when it's cold. You only get hit in the face with the ball when it's wet. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's just Murphy's Law, isn't it? Murphy's Law. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, Peppy. I don't know. Let me see. Chippy, how did you do that? What do you be doing here? No, I never have. See, the crack is, Big M. I don't know any other people with chainsaws. It's where are you from? It's not, we don't have we don't have people into chainsaws here. It's not something I've ever come across. Do you know what I mean? Lots of people have saws, but they're not like as far as I know, I've never come across any other chainsaw nuts like me. What? How did you do that? Did you, Peppy? Did you just send me off? Oh, that's just emojis. Ah, you're in Meath. All right, so you're only down the road. I'm in Armagh. So oh, I see. That's just you doing emojis, right? Okay, so I think there actually is a way that what have we done now? What have we done? Go away. There we go. Okay, I think that there is a way that I can set it up so that something appears beside your name every time that you comment, right? But I think you can only do that if you're a subscriber. So I think what I would need to do, that would be something that I would need to do. And Woolys off on a tangent. Here we go. Yes, my channel. Membership. Yes, loyalty badges next to your name and comments and live chat. Yes, right. What else do I do here? No, not that. Uh-oh, I have done something wrong. Let me see. No, that's the wrong button. I am so useless at this. It's unbelievable. The Ogie Woodsman has a 562. It looks good. YouTube Studio. Earn memberships. Okay. Yes, I think it's if you have the little Peppy, if you have the little if you look here, Chippy has the little badge beside his name. There's a little Woolys World thing. That's what comes up when you get your membership. If you're a member, but what happens is that if you are a member for longer, I can add in different decals so it shows that you're how long you've actually been a member of the channel, right? Score prediction for the match on Sunday. I don't know. Ireland have put out a very new team. I can see it being tight up until like 60 minutes and then Ireland just being too strong for them. I would have loved to have seen England getting beat by Italy on Sunday or last weekend. That would have been such a result for Italy, you know. So it just would have been unbelievable. But I'm really looking forward to the Scotland game or the Scotland, France, England, Wales. They will be the best games. No, hang on, have I got that wrong? Scotland, France, and England and Wales. Isn't that it? Yeah, guys. Chippy, I'm not really much of a prepper, to tell you the truth. You know, a bit of food and some precious metals, brass and lead. That's about it. A friend of mine said that to me. He says, I got a load of money. I won a load of money on something. And I was like, an American guy who's from Montana. I says, what do you know, he says, I'm going to spend it all. I was like, what are you going to do? You know, thinking he was going to come up and going to buy a load of guns or something. He says, nah, I put all my money into precious metals. He says, that's how I'm going to deal with the apocalypse and put all my money into precious metals. And I was thinking to myself, he's bought a load of gold and he's buried it somewhere up in the woods somewhere in Montana. He says, yeah, just Just bought as much brass and lead as I could. That's prepping. Probably hundreds of thousands of rounds of ammunition. The problem being here, guys, is that if I was to buy 20 bullets, 20 .308 bullets, they would cost me approximately $30. Rounds aren't cheap here. This is it. But lockpicking would be cool. Yeah, that's it, Big M. Italy are coming up. It's like they always nearly get there. But Wales are poor this year. Wales were poor last year. England have their moments. They're still a team that can shock you. I am just dumbfounded how they came third in the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? Like, the more and more I think about the World Cup, the more I think that that is something that Ireland should have won. I actually don't have any light saws. They're all heavy. I actually pick up the 365 now, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I can work around with this all day. Do you know what I mean? After the 181, which is a beast. Yeah, I know, and they hit one decent team in the semi-final and got beaten. Jammy is the word. When you think about all the matches that everybody had on the other side of the draw, do you know what I mean? To come out of it, to get out of that side and even get into the semi-finals. But anywho, we won't talk about the World Cup that never happened. Will Ireland ever ever get past the semi-finals, the quarterfinals? Guys, I was supposed to have a delegation of MEPs come down to Red Branch on Thursday about the road. This is what happened. Now, because of all the flooding instances and stuff like that happened around our area, all on the same day, there was a whole big government payout, right? So everybody who got flooded got a certain amount of money from the government, £7,500, right? Basically, you get flooded, there's your money, right? But there was stipulation that came from Westminster along with that. So only certain people who made certain criteria. Mark, take it easy. Thanks very much, buddy. And what happened is you needed to fit a certain criteria. And of course, Red Branch didn't fit that criteria. I think I talked about this before. So what happened is I contacted my local councillors. My local councillors went to a meeting about it, and they brought it up at a meeting. And somebody from, yes, you missed everything. We have 7 minutes left, North. Oh my God. What happened is they were coming to Red Branch on Thursday for a meeting. But sure, what happened the week before? Ed sure didn't Stormont's back up and running, so everything's thrown for us under, and nobody knows what's going on because these people that suddenly had a lot of free time are now back to work. So there were no, as of Thursday morning, they told me there were no show, so so they didn't come. So I don't know what's going on. And the more and more I think about it, it's a new road needs to go in. Do you know what I mean? It's not harsh, yeah, feck. It's not. I'm driving on it and it's soft. Do you know what I mean? But Red Branch is sopping wet. It's so wet. Everything is just like it still hasn't dried out. Do you know what I mean? This is the hard thing. We got flooded again 3 times since. It's just unprecedented is the word. There just seems to have been so much rain. It doesn't help that they've clear felled all the trees off the mountain that all the rain catches on and runs off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot here. Yesterday was mental here. I think they're Italian saws, are they, North? Husqvarna. Doesn't sound Italian. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Alpina, I think. Alpina. Yeah, it was crap. It was crap, you know. And yeah, of course, this is it, Ed. The thing is that I actually ended up on Thursday morning. I ended up doing some work down in Red Branch in the pissing rain, and I ended up going over to try and find. I couldn't find some stuff, so I went to one of the sheds. It's not a shed; it's like a covered area with half wooden walls and stuff, and it would have been under 4 foot of water at one stage. And I just was like, do you know, I actually haven't taken everything out of here since the floods. So it was full of like tarps and parachutes, ripped parachutes and stuff, all in big ton bags and all that sort of crack. And I actually went looking for parts for what? Sorry, it's just attachment to them. Oh, I went looking for parts for my big TP tents, and there's like poles missing and pegs missing and everything like that. And it's like, you know, I don't even know how to replace them. You know, them tents are 1,300 quid each. You know, it's like, no, I have no raincoats. If anybody knows any raincoat companies, I have a lot of raincoats. A 92cc Neotech saw on AliExpress. Well, now, if Doug was here, he'd be able to. Bruno, go outside and drink. Why do Ed? Why do your pointers drink like elephants? It's like they don't drink for hours and then they go out and just like drink and put water all over the entire house. But are these things any good, Chippy? This is what I don't know. I've heard issues with the Neotechs. I know nothing about them. This is the thing. Doug was on to me a long time ago about getting some saws over. I don't know if he has some sort of a deal going with them, or he had. Compact tractor. Well done, Peppy. Okay, so in my time when I was looking at getting a compact tractor, guys, and I had emailed off all these companies, and nobody got back to me. And what I did was I messaged Kubota, right? And they never replied, but they replied during the week and asked me to email a submission off to somebody. The problem being is that these things move incredibly slow. They are not under the same amount of pressure as I am. You know, it's not a two-way street. You know what I mean? They must get a lot of submissions, I would say. But I messaged a couple of other companies that had sort of been a little bit interested, and Deutz Far being the one that was most interested and the one that had given me the most comeback and stuff like that. So I messaged them. I messaged a man. I says, "Look, what's the crack? What's going on with this?" Because basically, what I think is that when I send this email in to this company saying, give me a tractor for absolutely no reason, in that I will talk about it and probably crash it, make a couple of interesting videos or not so interesting videos that 40 people might watch. You know, I think that these people just bust out laughing and go, who is this guy? What does he think he's doing? Which ones are they, Simon? Which ones are they? Are they Avengers? There's a couple of guys out there selling them. I think you need to talk to some guys. But anyway, Pappy. So anyway, what I did was I emailed you, man, I messaged a man from Deutz Far, because I have him on WhatsApp, and I said, look, listen here, what's the crack? You know, And he said, I'm actually going to England next week and I'm meeting up with one of the head bosses and I'll see where he is going with this and I'll see what he has done with it. And I was actually going, what? What, you actually did something with it? I actually expected these emails to just go to somebody and somebody to go, shit, get rid of that. I'm not setting that up the line. So the Deutz VAR has gone up the line. So it has moved to a regional manager in the UK, as far as I'm aware. StarTAC, eh? Hang on. To Google. Oh. Ask him, does he need anybody to test him? They need to have a front lifter on it. Wow. There's one there. Black edition. Oh, I like to. Oh, green! You can get a green one! Jesus Christ of Almighty! Why do I not know this? Check this out. Can you see that? Can you guys see that? Check that out. That is that tractor is made for me. Look, it's green. It's army-ish, agricultural tires, a front lift on it. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't know why it does that. Let me see if I can. Do you know what I'll do? Sorry, that's there. I don't know what that is. Yeah, the Dude's track, I can't pronounce it. Jesus Christ. This is the thing. The way it works for me on YouTube is that I only work with companies I can't pronounce. Because it's just, I don't know. Simon, have a word there, right? What is it called? StarTAC 2638G MT Compact Tractor, Field and Forestry Edition. That looks really decent. Oh, there's a WhatsApp. How can we help you? I'm going to WhatsApp back. Can I have a tractor for free, please? 25 horsepower, Mitsubishi. That's not bad. 4-in-1 bucket. Oh, I'd like a good 4-in-1 bucket myself. Oh, be jeepers. Anywho, this is the thing. There is so many compact tractors companies out there at the minute. Excellent. 60 degrees north. How did you do that? How did you do that to make it come up green with that? Oh, because you're a member. Oh, okay. Right. Thank you very much. Okay, I get it. Excellent. So if anybody who is a member, if they I don't know. It's all very complicated. It's all just to match the jersey, guys. Come on, Ireland. Six Nations. We're going to win it. Guys, excellent live stream tonight. Absolutely fantastic. What a surprising one, eh? You know, thank you, Chippy. Guys, thank you everybody who came along tonight and everybody who donated. I know you said that before, Simon. What do I need? Do you know what I mean? This is it. What do I need? I need something I can abuse. I need something I can learn on. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard to get that across to somebody who is going, I'm not giving you that shiny brand new piece of equipment so you can destroy it. And I'm like going, well, that's what people need to see. This is it. This is what, so if somebody's thinking about buying a compact tractor, they need to see an idiot like me make a mess of things and see how this performs when it's not being used properly. Yeah, Marlon, I think so. Yes, guys, 19 thumbs up. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great live stream, everybody. Thank you very much. We'll work on this compact tractor thing. I'm going to keep a note of this. That looks really cool. You know, I'm going to inquire now and see what the story is. Guys, thanks for watching. I've done this. This is the thing. This is what I've done this before, North. I have done that. This is, they like working up to these people. If you contact them directly, it has a habit of getting lost. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.